Okay, so do you want to introduce yourself or remain anonymous?
James Whatley, hello.
So tell me, James, what do you want to be when you grow up?
A dad. Somebody asked me this the other day, which is why I answered so quickly. It's funny, it's this thing where there's lots of silly questions, and one of the silly questions was, what do you want to be when you grow up? And the first thing I thought was a dad. I haven't reached all of my goals professionally, but I'm well on my way, and so kind of 30 years old and thinking about starting a family. So yeah, when I've got a kid, then I'm definitely a grown-up.
Do you have any heroes?
Few, very few. Industry mainly, because I have kind of unnamed, unaware and unpaid mentors, as it were. I wouldn't consider them heroes, but people I look up to and people I go to for advice and stuff. There are a couple of people I just would always watch what they do because they've done some amazing stuff. So I always quote Yuri Engstrom, who was the guy who founded JIQ, who went to Google, now he's kind of doing his own stuff. He's one of my few industry heroes. Jan Chipchase, who was for a long time Nokia's anthropologist. He's got a great TED talk, which is worth checking out. I've only literally never met the guy. I've watched him for 12 minutes, but what he told me about mobile phones in those 12 minutes was like, that's brilliant. Yeah, that's kind of it really.
Have you ever been in love?
Yes.
Do you have any regrets?
No. You have to say no. I have to say no. There are things sometimes, it's a tough one. I'm a firm believer, right now, I'm the happiest I've ever been. And I'm a very, very firm believer that every single thing in my life has led me up until this point. And if parts of my life hadn't gone right, or had gone a different way, or had gone wrong, then I wouldn't be the same mixture of things that makes me up today. So all those things that I learned along the way, whether or not I was upset along the way, or whether or not I upset people along the way. I wish I hadn't upset some people for some things, but if I didn't do those things, then I wouldn't have learned that they were wrong, and I wouldn't be where I am now, and appreciating what I have as much as I do. So no regrets, but I learned from my mistakes.
Thank you very much for your time, James.
You're welcome.